and welcome to Dark Souls Soul Level 1 Darkwraith playthrough. This is Gorbash Yeti and I'll be your host slash player. Just a few things right off the top. Yep, we're going to try to accomplish becoming a Soul Level 1 Darkwraith. I believe this can be done with very minimum bosses killed. I believe you only need to take care of the Capra Demon, Sif, and the Four Kings. But we shall see. So I'm going to skip all cutscenes. It's going to lower the time of you watching these videos. Also, if anybody happens to be watching these videos that hasn't seen them before, we'll give them opportunity to play the game for themselves and see them themselves. Also, for all those veteran players that are watching this, you know, you might get a little bit bored with the commentary, and as I'm going to try to explain a lot of different things here, try to benefit those newer players. And with the announcement and all the latest gouge of Dark Souls 2, I believe there will be a lot of new players. Either newer players that are brand new to the series of either Dark Souls or Demon Souls, that are just interested in Dark Souls 2 and they want to check out what everything was about in Dark Souls for the first time. Or it may be those players that put Dark Souls down a long time ago and want to get back onto it because they know Dark Souls 2 is coming out soon. Either way, I think there's going to be a lot more new players. So not much to do here. We're just going through the asylum, pick up our beginning items. Obviously, since we're doing Soul Level 1, we started as a pyromancer. We're going to try to take advantage of his pyromancy throughout the playthrough. Also, I'm going to leave him in his starting armor. We're just going to upgrade it. We are going to change weapons, but we're not going to stay with this hand axe very long. But at Soul Level 1 can be a little bit difficult, and I believe that pyromancy will be our key to getting through. It is the one item that can be upgraded very easily because it doesn't require any materials. The only thing you need to upgrade your pyromancy flame is souls, and those can be collected, you know, we can collect souls everywhere. So let's pick up, this is our pyromancy flame right here. And almost every time I have forgotten to equip it. Ooh, got that just in time. And he got a backstab for his troubles. Hate bow and arrow guys or crossbow guys. Crossbow guys are even worse. Alright, so let's drink up, make sure we have full health. Go on in to take care of the asylum demon. You will get a little bit more damage if you two-hand your weapon on this jumping attack. Actually, it's a plunging attack. But whatever. And then what you want to do is stay unlocked. Just get behind him. And we need to lock on to throw our flame. We're just going to stay behind him here. As you can see, fire does a lot of damage to this guy. And there he goes. That's it for the asylum demon. So we've taken the master key so we can take a less conventional route throughout the game. And we can go in areas not normally accessible to those who either didn't bring the master key or are starting to play the game, because there are certain areas you can get to right off the bat that you need to be pretty high level to survive in, or at least better than level 1. Of course, the good veteran players can do it. No problem. Alright, here we are, Firelink Shrine. We'll go ahead and rest at the bonfire. Make this run for a few items. That's humanity right there. This is almost second nature to do this item run right off the bat. Almost everybody does it. Pick up these items unless you don't plan to use them, which I plan to use every single one of them, so it's just the normal route you go. Alright, we're going to drop down here. I'll be talking about the items as we pick them up, so First up, we have the Homeward Bone, very useful for making runs into areas that maybe you're a little bit too low a level to be in. You want to just grab an item that can benefit you, and you don't want to have to fight your way back through, or maybe you're in Blighttown, you don't want to have to climb yourself up. The Homeward Bones will take you back to the last bonfire you rested at no cost to you. Don't lose souls, don't lose anything like that. So Morningstar, pretty standard weapon. It can cause bleed. Also the Talisman, which is what's used to cast miracles. Cracked Red Eye Orb, that's our PvP item. That's what we're going to use to invade people. And since they're cracked, they will go away once you use them. So only got 4 of them right now, so that means only 4 invasions. And last but not least, Lloyd's Talismans. Lloyd's Talismans can be very beneficial because you can throw them at another player and they cannot use the Estus Flask for as long as it lasts. So they can be a little bit difficult to use. They can take a little bit of practice because you have to, as I understand it, you have to throw them unlocked. I don't normally use them very much. You know, I've got to get some practice at using them a lot more. But I will learn to use them in the future. Also, we might die a lot. I haven't played PvE in quite a long time, and the skeletons are still following us, so we'll get out of here. I've been playing mostly PvP for a long, long time since I got my character level to where I want him. And part of the reason we're doing this is so we can invade at low levels, because I've been invading at level 60 in all different kinds of areas. I've done probably 60, 70 invasions. And I've only been indicted twice. So I have a theory. And that theory is that the lower level invasions, I believe, will offer me more indictments. And my whole goal with this character right here is to see how high in the Book of the Guilty we can get. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, you know what? We were going to do something else, but... Alright, I was contemplating something, but we're going to go ahead and do it. So this will be a run to get an item called the Red Tier Stone Ring. Pretty powerful ring. It can basically, when your health is below a certain percentage, it will activate the ring and give you a damage output boost pretty high. So, and it even does that with your pyromancies, as I understand it. So it can be very useful if you know good ways to get below that certain percentage. So we're in the Valley of the Drakes. We're going to go get it. Can be a little bit tricky because obviously we're at no condition to fight these drakes that are down here. So we're going to have to run past them. Also, there's no reason for us to wake this sleeping dragon right here. We can get right on past him without waking him up as long as we don't grab one of those items in the center of his fingers there. That item I believe is okay. I'm not sure, I'd have to look it up, but we're not going to test it out. See, it's not bad grabbing this ring because if we die, no big deal. We're not coming back here, so. Yep. That lightning does a ton of damage. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can make it. Last one. This one on the bridge is the painful one. Can be. Didn't want to jump. As long as they don't lightning us while we're on the ladder, we're okay. Alright. Getting down from here can also be just as tricky. And there's our ring. So if you jump straight off here, you're going to die. Has to do with... But if you jump there, got to make sure you roll, because as you saw, they are way ready to throw that lightning at me. Right up this ladder, or right up this elevator we go. And since we're already in red tearstone ring, we'll go ahead and keep it that way so we can hopefully take care of this black knight that's going to come at us. Actually, we're not, because we want to rest at this bonfire. That black knight may kill us, so I want to have the way to come back here, because this is going to be a shortcut that's going to allow it. Yeah, there he is. Oh. Hope, oh, he doesn't fall off. Come on, dude. No, I need you to face the other way. Yep, he killed us. We'll come back and we'll try it again. So we can leave right now if we want to. We have our item. Alright, now let's see what kind of damage we can do. Might got him. Do we get him? Ah, we went for it. All right, one more time, and if we don't get him, we'll just move on. I don't mind dying, getting the rust out, so to speak, so that wasn't a terrible fight. But we'll see if we can do a little bit better. Wait a minute, let me... Alright, now we got a better ring. Or, I mean, better shield. Alright, let's hope we can kick him off this time. Yep, there he goes. That's how we wanted that to work. Didn't drop what I wanted him to drop, but that's okay. A lot of people go for that guy when they're speed running. They hope he drops his halberd, which can be very useful. So let's see if we can get this lizard here. Since we'll be coming up the back way, we should be able to sneak up on him. Holy crap. But twinkling titanite and a titanite chunk, well worth it. Man, that took forever to kill. They will disappear, they'll burrow right into the ground, but as long as you keep hitting them, they won't be able to disappear on you. So that's the goal, just keep hitting them. So coming through the forest here, we're going to hopefully get to the blacksmith right away. We have effectively skipped, oh geez, that's never going to work. That pyromancy will. Yep. Who would have thought? Just like a tree, it will burn. And it will do significant damage. Alright, all we got to do here is get past this demon. Which is, if you can stay to this side, you should be able to run right past him. No sweat. Don't get caught on the area there. And there we are. We've gotten through. Here we go. Here's Andre the Blacksmith. We'll get to him in a minute. And there we go. Alright, so we have essentially skipped the Taurus demon and been able to go through the blacksmith's area here, get through the garden, and come up and around to the backside of the parish. So we didn't skip the Taurus demon because he's hard or we couldn't beat him or anything like that. I'm just trying to do this with the least amount of bosses killed as I can. So the less the better. And actually, I guess we're not going to switch out weapons because we haven't made it down to the guy that sells what we want yet, but we will. What we're looking for is the reinforced club. Very powerful weapon. Really? Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Yep, we died. We'll be heading back down to that area in just a second. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do now. I got cocky right there. You guys should not see me dying like this, so we'll try to do a little bit better, but I'm not going to cut it out. You guys are going to know. You're going to see the change in my soul levels. You're going to see the change in my humanity. There's no point. And I'm not the best at this game. I'm not. I'm just trying to play through, get through, show you guys how maybe the route that I take. It may not look pretty. So far we've died 3 times, although those Black Knights can be tough at any level, so I'm okay with that. And I tend to get a little bit cocky since I've played this so much that, I don't heal like I should. I don't... all that mess. Alright, that's a little bit better. Also, we can hope that these guys drop a Titanite shard, but probably not going to happen. So, yeah. Let's see if the Morning Star... Oh, the Morning Star is a little bit better. We'll go ahead and use that for now. Let's see if we can't sneak up on this dude. You can sneak up on him and backstab him. Bad part about this guy right here is that guy further beyond will more likely see you and start coming after you by the time you've started beating on this guy. Oh. Ooh. I don't know what saved us there, but something did. Alright, there goes that one. Let's see if we can't get this guy. Oh, caught the parry off the spear. I hate parrying spears. My timing is so off on those. And no shards. Oh well. Gonna be a guy down to our right here. Go ahead and take care of him. Oh, second parry on the spears. Well, we're getting a little bit lucky today. Oh, let's see if he dropped. Yes, he did. Alright. So we're good there. Come around and backstab this guy too. He's guarding a pretty decent shield. See, if you wait for just a second they're about to move and turn around, then you will hit the backstab. We are not doing that much damage with this Morning Star. But we're surviving. We're hanging in there. So that's all we can ask for. We don't need that, but we do need the basement key, which is on the other side of this thing right here. And we can drop down right there. Go ahead and fire these guys up. Alright, cool. We're not going to run down there yet. We're going to go around the church and get what we need to get done. Bring this guy out. Pyromancy should work rather well. We just gotta bait him to when he does the follow-up swing. Okay, that's only one swing. That might be two. No, it's only one. Alright, and there he goes. Also a Titanite shard for our trouble. So we're going to go across here. We're going to unlock the shortcut. So we can go up the other way and get our weapon that we want to use. Then we will go upgrade our weapon since we've picked up a few shards. And we'll be good to go. Item right up here. Soul of the Undead. We're going to come down here and run into Petrus. Petrus allows you to join the Way of White Covenant. Also sells miracles to you. So if that's the way you want to go, that's the guy you want to talk to. You can, just a little note here, you can jump down this well. I've got another video of me doing so, and it's pretty funny. Now we've already gotten a good shield. We've already got some decent souls for our troubles. I'm never going to catch that parry. Those slow swings, I just don't have the timing for that. They can be a little bit difficult to catch. Second guy comes at us, okay. Yeah, 2 shots. We'll go ahead and drink up because I can tend to be a little bit cocky. I believe if we say to the left of this, he won't bounce us with fire bombs, and we'll drag this guy out. There we go, caught the slow attack. So that item over there to the right is a ring of sacrifice. Pretty useful item. Put it on, and when you die, you will not lose your souls or your humanity. And if it's a rare ring of sacrifice, you also will lose any, you know, curse will disappear, stuff like that. So, it can be pretty useful. So the lock-on on that guy almost screws you when you're on the stairs there. It can sometimes cause you to fall off, screws up your camera, and next thing you know, you're in the ravine. Alright, we always kill this rat right here. He does have a chance to drop humanity, although rare. I don't know, I haven't had him drop humanity too many times. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever had him drop humanity on my playthroughs. But there is that chance, so. Oh, and he set himself up for the backstab. That was pretty sweet. Now, you can jump across here. We're going to, just to show you can. This item over here is humanity, and then we'll go the normal route that normal people take. Right here we do a plunge down attack on a poor undead. Here's a little opening I did not know was right here. See, you can walk right past that very small door right there. We'll take care of these guys right here since they want to come and cause us trouble. Kick that guy interrupt his swing. Bam, got it done. This is only a soul item over here, so if you run past it or miss it or whatever, it's not any big deal. Alright, so you see these little guys hanging, we can actually knock them off before they can come up and get us. They'll die when we do that. Yeah, I knew there was a fourth guy. So this is rubbish. Not good for anything in the game other than trading Snugly the Crow. It gives you an item. I can't remember what it is. I'd have to look that up. I can never remember what items you get from trading. You can get Titanite shards and rare rings of sacrifice. You can get a ring of favor and protection, all kinds of stuff from Snugly the Crow. So it's pretty good. Trade what you don't need and get what you do need. So we're almost to the merchant I want to get to buy our weapon we want to use. And then we'll go back to the shortcut and come around the back way. We have skipped the Taurus Demon also for another purpose, and that is so that when we're going to conduct some low-level invasions with this guy when we become the Darkwraith, we're going to be in human form, and therefore we can be invaded ourselves as long as the boss in that area is alive. So we wanted to keep him alive, get some invasions. Meet the Hellkite Dragon. I have another video showing how to kill him. It's not that hard of a battle. And it definitely can be done. God, that stupid crossbow guy is... jacking me up. And you gotta, I am not used to doing live commentary, so you gotta give me some leeway when it comes to these long pauses or anytime I hold my breath, because I'm trying to get something done in the game and I'm not used to playing and talking at the same time. Open this door, get the wooden shield. Not going to be useful for us for anything. We already have the shield we intend to use. The grass crest shield has a great benefit. As you can see, those 3 triple arrows up in the top left there and that little green aura around my body. So it's going to generate stamina faster for me using the shield. So, okay, these guys, we can take care of these guys 3 different ways. We can wait for them to attack and then parry like that. We can do normal where we wait for them to attack, it bounces off our shield, we counterattack, or we can do the kick, get them. Because they have some poise, they will block your hits, they will take your hits, so you just need to break that shield down and then you got them. Alright, this is the merchant we wanted. Just a few things. Lloyd's Talismans, as I said before, can be very useful. Orange Guidance Soapstone allows you to leave messages for other players. You can leave messages in a good way to let them know what's going on. If there's a hard enemy up ahead or whatever. You can also troll them and leave bad messages and tell them, hey, jump off here, and then they jump off a cliff and fall to their death. No reason to buy it. Unfortunately, for those people that are watching, get a little squeamish. We're going to kill this guy because, well, we want to. We want the residence key, which he will drop when we kill him. So we're going to buy the bottomless box. It essentially lets us store any items we don't want at the bonfire. Also, don't buy the repair box here for 3,000. You can buy it from Andre for only 2,000. We're going to buy the reinforced club. We're going to buy the short bow because it's the only bow we'll be able to use. And I believe this is the only guy we can get it from. We're not going to buy the chain. So we have bought everything that we want to buy from him. Lloyd's Talismans can be pretty useful, but we can get those later on in the playthrough from another merchant. So no reason to buy them from him.
Thank you kindly.
And then we are going to go to town on this guy.
Gone mad, have you? You lousy Julia!
He's not hard. You can melee him. So see, we get the residence key, we get some humanity, and we get the orange soapstone. And he drops his Uji katana, which if you saw him scream there for little Yuli, or Yulia, a lot of people, or some people speculate that that was the katana he was referring to. Some people think he had something in the basket there. I myself also believe that that was probably his katana that he was referring to. So let's switch to our reinforced club. There we go. I love this weapon. Boom! 114 on that bad boy. Got rid of both of them. So, and actually, we don't really need that key. There is a way to get down to Lower Undeadburg from right here. You basically just roll off here, jump off that ledge way down there. It will not kill you, but you'll be pretty close. But we're not going to try that because I'm just not very good at it. Jump across here. For many of those that came through here and saw this item and thought, what in the hell, I can't get it? Well, here's how you get it. And it's only a light crossbow with standard bolts, so we don't plan on... Jeez, I can't find the door. Hello? So we don't plan on using it for anything, so... And actually, I was contemplating on resting at this bonfire, but there is no need. we're going to go right back down. Matter of fact, I'm going to demonstrate the use of a homeward bone. There we go. Loading screens take forever. Jeez. Alright, brings us right back to Firelink Shrine. So if you see that humanity I have up there in the top left corner, that's humanity that I have received from killing a certain number of enemies within an area while the boss is still alive. So there's a certain number you can get up to. I don't know. I think I've gotten up to either 8 or 9. Not quite sure where the number caps out at. But it's a good way if you're farming and the boss is still alive. Every certain number of enemies you kill, you'll gain a humanity right there. Unfortunately, that's what we call soft humanity. So when you die, it will disappear and you don't get it back again unless you get to your bloodstain. If you die before getting back to your bloodstain, gone forever. Down in the lower left corner there, my other humanity, that's what we call hard humanity. That humanity stays with me all the time, no matter what, but I can use it to create soft humanity up there. So this right here is a Firekeeper's Soul, which we should have picked up on the way down here, but we didn't. And we'll run down and I'll show you how to upgrade your Estus Flask using the Firekeeper's Soul. It's not going to cost us anything other than that Firekeeper Soul. You can also use them for souls. They don't give you a great amount. They give you a pretty decent amount, but there's no need to waste them on souls unless you're already upgraded your Estus Flask past +7. Because as far as I know, you can't get it any higher than that. Once it's that high, then you just use the souls for... I'm not sure in New Game Plus. I've only done 1 or 2 playthroughs of New Game Plus, but I never had my Estus Flask upgraded that much, so I don't remember if it carries over or not. It's been so long since I did one. I have not beaten the game on my Xbox here, which is what I'm playing on. I have beat it on my PS3, and as you see, Estus Flask +1. So it's been a long time since I ran through New Game Plus. I mean, the game's been out for almost 2 years now, and I've had it ever since the beginning, so it was a good year ago since last I played through. I like Dark Souls PvE. It's very good. I just am more intrigued, more enthralled with the PvP experience, if you will. So basically what I do is I just play the game through to build characters up to where I want them, and then spend all my time PvPing with them. And that essentially is the goal with this playthrough right here, is get this guy up to where we can just PvP with him. And it's not so I can be mean and troll new players and stuff like that. It's just I have a goal that I want to get accomplished, and that's what we're going to do. Eventually, we will also just play through the game normal progression as a newer player would play through. And we're going to level up normally, we're going to do all that stuff, but we're going to invade each area as we go through that area. So, obviously, if I just collected a bunch of souls, invaded a bunch of people, had 99 humanity, and had, 500,000 souls, sure, I could level my guy up to level 80, but then I'm not going to run into any players that, let's say, the Depths or Sen's Fortress, at least any newer players that, yeah, New Game +1, +2, sure, they'll be in the Depths just waiting for the unsuspecting Darkwraith to come in and pop in on them. So that's not what we want. We just want to get some invasions at the, and I believe that, the highest level we'll go is maybe 50, 60.
Well,
You know, level 20, 25 is good for Sen's Fortress. Level 30, maybe good for Blighttown. Level 35 to 40 is probably good for the rest of them, the Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants, things like that. So here we are. No, we don't want to mod. We want to reinforce our weapon. Reinforce club, yes. Yes. But let's see if we can purchase some. Oh, yeah, we can. No, let's not use them all. And let's see if we can get our armor. Always, I don't know, I've heard, I believe, that you always start with the chest piece. Alright, that'll be it for this episode for now. We're going to go ahead and rest this bonfire. I'm going to do a little bit of farming for some Titanite shards. Basically, we're going to go into that undead parish, that church. We're going to run around and kill all those knights in there. Hopefully they'll drop some shards. Hopefully we'll get some humanity. Hopefully we'll get a lot of souls, because we need to upgrade our stuff, because the next place we're going is to the depths and the Capra demon, and he can be a tough fight. It's not that he himself is hard, but the two dogs that are with him within the fight make that fight a lot harder than it should be. So we might have trouble on him, but as for now, that's it for today. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, and we will see you again tomorrow or the next day. And actually, like an idiot, I meant to wave. So, all right, we'll see you later. We'll be back after some farming.